Josephus Kai of Moorhead is facing a string of charges after allegedly threatening and then fighting a Minnesota State trooper in Clay County. According to court documents, on November 26, Kai crashed into another vehicle at a Moorhead roundabout in his BMW and continued southbound on Highway 75. A Minnesota trooper found him parked in the middle of the road by the Wilkin County line. A reading from the criminal complaint, this is what happened next. Quote, the trooper stopped and approached the driver's side front window. The driver, identified as Kai, did not roll down the window or open the door. The windows on the vehicle were heavily tinted, and the trooper could not see inside the vehicle. The defendant then put his vehicle in reverse and backed into the northbound ditch. The defendant then opened the door, pointed his cell phone at the trooper, and said, "Bang, bang." As the defendant exited the vehicle, the trooper grabbed his sweatshirt but the defendant was able to get out of his sweatshirt and away from the trooper. The trooper then attempted to use his taser on the defendant, which was not successful. The trooper then relayed to dispatch that he was in a struggle at the location. The defendant then punched the trooper in the area of his left cheek, causing a red mark, and took the trooper's sunglasses off and threw them on the road, causing damages to the lenses and frames. The defendant then continued to be uncooperative with the trooper and again pointed his cell phone at the trooper and said, "Bang, bang, you're dead." The defendant then attempted to get into other vehicles that were parked on the Highway 75. Throughout the interaction, the defendant was combative, threatening, aggressive, and his speech was incoherent at times. Additional law enforcement arrived on scene in an attempt to get the defendant into custody. The trooper and two other law enforcement officers were able to get the defendant under control and into custody, unquote. Kai now charged with felony obstruct the legal process and felony assault fourth degree of a peace officer, plus other charges of refuse to submit to a chemical breath test, damage to property, and fleeing a peace officer by other means than a motor vehicle. I'm Neil Carlson reporting for iNewZ.TV.